Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. What it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all's Wheat. How you doing? Welcome to Tears and Wheat to Roast Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. If you new, hey, hi, come on in. Welcome to YouTube. We're just cleaning up, per usual. We always be having some ish out, and we just kind of I don't know, pick it up and continue on. Today is, I think it's 7:21. Yeah, 7:21. 7:21:23. It is the end of Cancer season. But what up, Leos? Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday going into Leo season. Happy birthday to all the Leos in the house. All the Leos in the wheat field. What up, y'all's wheat? What it do? One more time. Welcome to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. We growing, y'all. We growing. I'm so excited. Yes. And then I woke up to one of the best things ever. Besides the breath, and the intelligence, and the alpha and the omega, like that is like we gotta say it, cause that's who we praise, we glorify. Yes, the alpha and omega. We need a sip of water. This is the cup my daughter got me for my birthday, y'all. Ain't it cute? I love it. Ah ha ha. It says Black Mom Magic in the inside, so when you drink it, you can read it and you see it. It's so cute. She's my little peanut, even though she's 27. Do what? It kind of leads me into something I was thinking about when I was getting my cup out and getting my water. Two things. Woke up to something amazing. The fact of being alive and being good and being held in the spirit, like being protected, everything in this wonderful vessel vehicle that I'm riding around in, my light, my true self is in, you know what I mean? It was operating. And it did that all night without any focused consciousness, right? Everything was just pristine. It was just running. Those 8 wonders is just a humming, okay? And to be first grateful for that, yeah, it's a choice coming up. Somebody's going to have to make a choice. I feel like that's the energy of the day, yeah. Yeah, we see 8 of Swords, somebody wrapped up in their head about a choice. 3 of Wands, they have a vision. They see something, but they wrapped up in their head and it's keeping them from pursuing it. Whatever they're looking at, it's got that 9 of Cups type of energy. You know what I mean? It's that something that they feel like would be their wish fulfillment, or maybe they're just holding something back from them. And they're definitely Emperor type of energy, which is kind of odd for an Emperor to hold back, right? An Emperor is somebody that's organized, very confident, very sure. Somebody who's mastered all 4 of his king personalities: the Swords, the Heart, which is the Cups, the Pentacle, and whatever that other one is. I can't think of it. It's something that they missing, yeah, because it's eluding me. We got Swords, Cups, Pentacles. Damn, I'm tripping. I can't even remember the other one. It's definitely something missing. He lacking something, because that last energy is just eluding me, and that's super odd. Cups, Pentacles, Wands. They feel unprepared. They wand is. Now see, I just got the thing with somebody having some. Yeah, the Lovers is in reverse. They feel unprepared to step into this love situation, to take an opportunity, head over heart decision. The Chariot is in reverse too, so they can't move around. It's something with being prepared to move around. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. And I see this woman and I say, look at her face. Ooh, snap. You know what I mean? Like, she knows she that deal, but she got that scowl, like. And this is supposed to be the Empress, like the baby Empress, the Empress in the Minor Arcana. So maybe this, this is a couple. And they dealing with somebody that if they leave, look, here's the Ace. I can't make this shit up. The Wand. If this king move around, this emperor move around, they stand to lose a lot of money. It's going to go to the other person. I hear you should have got a prenup, honey. And yeah, for some reason, yep, look, tower. I can't make this shit up. Let me move this camera down so y'all can see how it hit. Pardon my adjustment. I'm gonna be all up in your face, all up in the grill for the bit. You get a good look at your girl. Hey, y'all. Anyway, yeah. We not like that for real. We just a vessel, you know what I mean? It's just a vessel. Anywho, yeah, it's this emperor who wants to move around and he can't move around because he's not prepared to move around. His bread ain't right. He can't move around until the bread get right. Because if he move now, then whoever he hooked up with, married to, linked up with, probably got to be marriage or just they got a whole bunch of contracts, some business or something. What did I say? Good news. But see, that's that Page of Wands though. That's almost like, it's a difference to me between the page. They got a whole lot of love. They do. They might want to come and talk to you, you know, because they got a whole lot of love for you. Yeah, but they've been brokenhearted. They want to tell you everything that they done been through. This is for somebody. You know, somebody got an emperor in their field. Yeah, they want to move to calmer waters, or they feel like you are. Yeah, hermit. They isolated. They working in the spirit, or the spirit is giving them a whole new vision, telling them to hold on. Change is coming. What did I say? They got to make a choice though. They do. Look, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's selfish. They stand to lose a lot of money. They trying to hold on to the little bit that they got so that they don't lose all of their money. They want to move forward and they hurting. You know, they want to tell you either the heartache is about them being able to start a whole new relationship with you and they can't move on. They feel stuck, right? They feel unprepared to move. But somebody's going to reach out and talk to you. You know, they want to communicate. And I just feel like this Page of Wands is not just communication in this sense. I feel like this Page of Wands right here is somebody feeling very unprepared, like underskilled or something. Like they could come towards you, and depending on who you are, if they're an emperor, then you're probably an empress. And if you're an empress, then of course you've mastered all of your 4 queens too. Yes, you've mastered all of your 4 queens too. And you want that back right there, huh? Yeah, because I feel like you was telling me, what are you doing? We need that energy in front of these decks. I need to charge these too. I feel like if you're an empress, right, you probably are prepared. And depending on how you make your money and your Queen of Pentacles side of you, like that Queen of Pentacles personality, the part of you that is about getting the bread, and that's about, you know, how you move in terms of money. Like they feel underprepared in that. Because you probably, and I'm not saying 10 of Wands like Burton's, yeah, you see growth here. And something that they feel is unrealistic, like how they probably can recover. And that's in a manifestation. Like how can they recover some sort of growth back to match you, I feel. They want to be able to come in and match your energy, Empress. And right now they feel underprepared. Like, what do I have to really offer? All I have is a Page of Wands. And they have the Ace of Wands. You know, and I look at tarot kind of like a lot of people do. I've heard readers do that. Like Ace of Wands could be prepared for a new passionate start, you know what I mean? And if you go from Ace being 1 and then up, then Ace is like the base. But in this, I don't feel like Ace is the base. I never count it like that. I count it like how when we play spades, you know what I mean? Like you got that Ace of Spades, it's like bam, unless you got, you know, the jokers or something like that, and then you put them in there and then they can come in and do some shit, you know. I'm gonna get my little deck out. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you got the Ace of Spades, right, Ace of Wands, then you could, or Ace of Club, it would be Ace of Club. Then of course that's going to be like what? Like you got the top of the suit. And how do they match you, right? They need to have, you know, something similar, or something that's gonna beat out your ace of club. But of course in spades, if we all got suit, then ain't nothing topping you. So how do they match you? They only got a page like a jack club, right? They can't come in and fuck with you with that. They ain't the king, they ain't the queen. At least if you was the ace and they coming in with the king, that shit is almost kind of balanced, right? Y'all can come together, power couple type shit. But, or just led, you know what I'm trying to say, rock with your girl. Anywho, but they see you like this, 10 of club, you know, that's like 10 of pentacles, real grounded, like you got bread, you got cake, and you have the ability to make cake, not even if you don't all the way have it, because I don't think they know what you got in your bank account, but they could look at you and tell how you move, that you move like you got it, or they know something about you enough to know what you working with, you know, what your caliber is. They can see what your breed is, you know what I mean? And it's something about this 5, because they got a 5 of swords, and they probably feeling like, you know, I gotta do something sneaky, you know, or somebody done did something sneaky, or they dealing with somebody sneaky. Yeah, yeah. They feeling left out. They want to come in and do something stable with you, but they can't because their investment is all jacked up. They invested with somebody in the wrong way. First of all, this person is feeling real hurt. They feel betrayed by something sneaky that's happened to them. They are in a marriage with the 10 of club. That's like that 10 of pentacles type of energy. And we see the page of swords, so it's like that jack of sword. That's like somebody found out something, or they see something, they learned something. I feel like they learned about whatever sneakiness was going on in their relationship, because here again the 4 is marriage, pretty much like supposed to be a stable heart position, but my circle on the floor 4 is upside down, so it don't feel stable. And this is the 7 right here, 7 of pentacles, 7 of club. Again, they invested with somebody, and they, who is it? This right here, this queen, and this is the queen of swords in my deck. You see how it say lustful, and it's like lusting after diamonds, after money, right? And then they would leave with like, what is this? That would be the 3 of pentacles. You know, this person either worked with somebody else, aligned against them, or they just would be broke as hell if they left. You telling me something? So it says yes, they married an evil queen, and she has all the currency. She has all the currency. So they married an evil queen, and she has all the currency. Yeah, so if they left, they would be leaving with a little bit of nothing. Like again, trying to come towards you, and they only would have a page. Like I said, 10 of pentacles, 10 of earth. You know, they are rooted and grounded in a situation where the partner, take it, flip it, flop it, how it go. You know what I mean? Because this person, spirit said evil queen, and I feel female energy. So when the spirit tell me it's a queen, then I go with that. So that's how I'm going to read it, right? Yeah, I do what I'm told to do. I love this deck. It's called the Pulp Tarot by Todd Elcock. I got this from one of my new favorite reader. His name is Spiritual Savage. I'm going to say that again when I turn back around because I'm dropping shit. I feel grief. Somebody is in grief over this situation, that heartache, that 3 of heart, that 3 of swords. They definitely feel grief. They need to be comforted, you know what I mean? But I feel like they got to do that in the spirit. You want these money cards out? You want this out? No. Money cards. Modern love? No. But I feel like they need to be comforted, and they need to do that in the spirit, though. Because they kind of need to heal. Not to say that you can't, you know, be a good friend or, you know, whatever the case may be. But you don't want nobody coming back towards you just because they on some rebound shit, or they need to be healed shit, or nothing like that shit. You know what I mean? This person has to go through their own stuff. Yeah, because I told you, they feeling left out. 5 of Pentacles. If they walk away, they're going to be looking like this. You know, they're going to be feeling like, you know, they ain't got shit. And how can I come towards you as an emperor you know, with they schlicking the dust. You know what I mean? You know, they done got their whole everything locked up with somebody else. And and then again, you know, energy is interchangeable. I have to say that too. Because I've been told that I'm in my emperor energy. You know what I mean? Right? So and I'm clearly female. Okay. But so it could be a dude that's in that Queen of Sword type of energy, and you being female could be in your Emperor energy, feeling unprepared to move around and move away from this relationship because this other person who on some bitch made shit got all of your everything or all of the money locked up. And I don't know how y'all generate money, you know, the 10 of Pentacles that y'all have accumulated, but it could have been a joint effort, you know, and depending on how y'all worked in y'all marriage, if everything, all the assets are signed underneath him, then if you leave, then what you gonna get? Like I said, I heard prenup, like maybe y'all should have had some sort of written agreement, you know, before y'all did what y'all did, before y'all got into the marriage. If people shy away from prenups and be like, oh, you don't trust me? No, I trust you. But I don't trust the you that you will become when shit goes south, because people change and they flip. They do. They get real fucking funny acting when shit goes south. And yeah, you find out the real. Somebody get you locked into a situation, and then all of a sudden you see who they really are, who they really become. You know what I mean? Because when two become one, you know, who are you becoming? How did we become? You know, did you show me the whole you? Spirit said no. Cause people be on that trash, yo. They be like faking the funk and freaking hiding they self and hiding they hurts and past wounds, and they bring that shit over to you or thinking that you supposed to heal them. And maybe you have a healing spirit. Maybe your Queen of Cups, you may have been leading in that Queen of Cups type of energy or King of Cups type of energy, right? And if that be the case, then somebody, you might have called in somebody that was hurt, that needed to be healed, and you might be attracted to hurt people. You know, depending on how your spirit is, you might really be attracted to hurt people. And if you are an empathic person or a highly sensitive person, then you will attract hurt people. Like, that's just a product of your energy, your light. It's like moth to a flame, right? People don't, I know, don't be, but that look weird, huh? But anywho, it keep getting stuck on my desk, and I don't want to snatch it, so we just gonna tuck that in the bra, keep it close to my sacral chakra. Ooh, that feel good. Thank you. Yeah. So I feel like somebody definitely is going through that. And whoever you are, you're looking for a way to get out of this situation, and you don't feel prepared to move. You know, you don't feel like you got enough. You're not prepared to move. You're not prepared to come towards this person. You feel like you can't really match their energy right now. Can they? Nope. They feel like they can't match their energy. Yeah. You want to ring the bell on that? Yeah, let's ring the bell on that. I'm going to get me a new bell too, y'all. But we love this one because we've had it for a minute. Ooh, I can feel that. So, yeah. Ring the bell on that. Let's clear that out. Clear that out. Clear that out. I pray for you. I pray that you understand that what you have is enough. You know what I mean? And if you need to move around, do that. Do that. Yeah, like I said, I pray that you understand that what you have is enough. Do that. Move around. You know what I mean? 10 of Cups. You got a lot of love. And wherever you're trying to get to, I feel like the Spirit is going to work with you to make it happen. You know what I mean? You might, let it I say, 3 of Pentacles. You might be leaving away with just a little bit of nothing. But it don't matter. Healing is here. You can heal yourself. You can heal your inner spirit. And you can move towards this past energy without any fear. I told you he was looking at an Empress. Yeah, because you're an emperor. You might just need to remember that you can create anything. You've mastered yourself. And sometimes you go through them hard situations and relationships, and it makes you forget a part of you, or just, yeah, because you definitely want this love. I'm telling you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. because this person is loving. And you need to pull out maybe that Queen of Cups type of energy, Emperor, or your King of Cups, and balance that out and understand that in your love and in your light you can create anything. That Magician energy will come out and you can manifest. You can take a mustard seed, because all you need is the mustard seed. And if your person is your person, they will see you. They will understand that you okay, you done been through some issue, you on some bounce back shit, but make sure you just doing that, like you bouncing back, that you not sitting in the energy of depression, that you are not being complacent, you know, and the woe is me type shit, because that's not Emperor, that's not big boss energy. You know, emperors are not going to, they know how to flip it. They could, if they fall off because somebody done robbed them for their ish, you think that they gonna sit around in that woe is me type energy? No, they might talk about it, they might complain about it, they know they might, am I off? No, I'm off? Okay, what? Yeah, you know how to level up. Spirit says emperors know how to level up. And that's where I was going. Yes, yes. But you ain't want me to say it like that. Probably because of how I was getting ready to frame it. Yes, I know. I was getting ready to talk about that street shit, that hustle shit. Like you fall off and whatever, and you know how to come back. You might have lost a couple bricks. But then now you know how to take that quarter and flip it and get back. That's what I was getting ready to say. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. Saying, but not good energy. I repent, I repent, I repent. I just wanted them to know that we on the same accord. I wasn't listening to Alpha. Okay. Oh, I got it. Some folks might be listening or they don't. Yeah, no. Okay, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got it. Anywho, Omega said, you an emperor. You know how to level back up. You don't have to have a whole lot. You know how to work that mustard seed. You know how to jump it back into that same King of Pentacles energy and flip that one mustard seed. You got 3 pentacles. If you got 3 mustard seeds, what could you do with that, bro? Sis, you know what I mean? Whoever it is. I mean, because you could, like I said, you could be a whole sis in your emperor energy. And whoever you was dealing with could have been on some real bitch made type shit, you know what I mean? Holding you hostage, you know, keeping you hostage because of the bread, trying to make you feel like you can't move around because they got the bread over you. It don't matter. You could walk away from all of that shit, and as long as you got a mustard seed, 1, 2, and I heard you got 3, you gonna be good, we. Huh. What could you do with 3 mustard seeds? Because really, it ain't shit to a boss. It ain't nothing to a G. Huh. Get it. 3 of Cups. Could flip that shit right back to a 10 of Pentacles. Okay? While they on this shit, you in this shit, thinking that you gonna just sit around in it. Nope. You gonna block that shit right the fuck out and work in the spirit. Temperance. Faith. Knowing that you protected all the way. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it my week. Let's get it. Hey, get it my week. Let's get it. Oh, get it my week. Let's get it. Oh, get it week. Let's get it. What they gonna do? They think they gonna hold you down? You can't hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on. I'm sorry. Come on. I got to keep on moving. Can't nobody hold you down. They just can't. Not when you got the creation behind you. You got the alpha call. You got the omega, that the creed. You got the infinite intelligence that's working within thee. Come on, man. Like what I'm saying, it's going to be karma, good dharma. And anybody that come against you going to get fucked up karma. If they trying to hold you down using bread over you, no, because you know the bread don't make you. Bread, you could look like bread, but the bread don't make you. It don't. It don't make you. And they're gonna get karma and you're gonna get dharma. Put it like that. You trust on the spirit and just move forward. Source says you stepped into, he dotted, crossed the T and dotted the I into your purpose, 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 dot, 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 dot. 10 of Pentacles coming. Many will want you to come to them. Only one is deserving, and there's 3. So I feel like it's going to be 1, 2, 3 choices. Now you have to cross that T. Discern, underline, dot, underline, dot, underline, dot. 3 underlines, 3 dots. You have to discern. So in this time of you stepped into your purpose, you walk away from this shit with your few pentacles, trusting on the spirit, knowing that you can make it. And that leads me back to a testimony that I was going to say, because it was about my cup. I was saying, like, it warms my heart every time I drink out of it, because I was in that situation before, in a relationship with a person who had all the money. Yeah, and I had to dig into some spiritual strength, for real. I had to, right? Because that person had all the money. It's something in here you want. That's it. That person had all the money. Yeah, and they did. They had all the money. 10 of Cups, Hierophant, and the Magician. We got 3 of Wands with the Vision. We got the Death card, transformation, and we have an Empress right here. Empress, Magician. Being able to manifest anything. The Lovers, death, ending. So 1 and 10 of Swords, betrayal. Yes, Chariot, 2 of Pentacles. Somebody moved in a way that was real unbalanced, and they did some betrayal, like they betrayed you in this loving situation, and it caused a death. Yeah, you want this out? Oh, okay. Wow. 10 of Swords to that Magician. But this it's an ending to this relationship. You know, it's an ending. Somebody's getting ready to move away. They might not know it yet, and they may not, you know, they may need some strength. You know, it depends on where you are and where you at. Some people may not know, some people do, you know. But I feel like, in particularly what I'm feeling in this situation, some people know that they have to move away. They do. And they are very hesitant, I think, about doing it because, what's that? The Lovers. They have to move away from this situation, from this relationship. And, what is it? Yeah. Yeah, I had to do the same. I had to take, it's done happened to me twice. 2 strong situations where I had to dig into that spiritual strength and fortitude and walk away with basically just, you know, the few things that I had. You know, what we were working on and what we were building was in under somebody else's ownership. You know how we do, like, that's that submissive shit, and I'm coming in and, you know, I'm investing in, you know, all that I have with the person, and we're supposed to come together and grow some shit, and then what happens? You know, they end up being a whole different person. Either they fall beholden to other people's influence, people talking to them and telling them what they should do and what they shouldn't do, and they fuck around and make the wrong choice. You know, and then when they're the ones that were up and getting it and all that shit, and then I left, I went off. And I'm talking about, I was young, like early 20s, because I had my oldest daughter when I was 19, you know, fresh out of high school. And crazy to be, like, I was around and all my friends was doing all kinds of things, and then just a lot of chitter chatter about what I wasn't going to be and this, that, and the other, and people talking down about me and who I am and what I was about and all that ish. And yeah, you know, about having a kid. so young. You can't make it. You can't do it. You're not going to be able to fulfill your dreams, and you're not going to be able to grow. I call bullshit on that. And we had this relationship, and I'm thinking this person is supporting me, and we're going to make a family, and we had another kid together and everything. Like, we're going to get married, and we have bought a house and all this shit. My name ain't on none of it. And I done did this shit twice, yo. Like, why? Anyway, the second time I thought I did it better where I was protected, but they still ended up fucking me in the end anyway. They'll get their shit. They gonna get that. If you watching, cross-watching, you're gonna get your shit. Because you did some fucked up shit, and that shit was just wrong what you did, and you know who I'm talking to if you see it. And anybody else that watch me because they know them, because you know something that knows something because somebody knows something about it. Yeah, all y'all gonna get y'all. I mean, it's up to the source. Thy will be done. Pull me in the right way. Pull me back. I know. Thank you. I need that comfort. Anyway, I knew I could walk away the second time because I had already did it the first time. Yeah, just walked away. Like, okay, I'm gonna take me and my kids, and we went to school. We went to college. Yeah, and it was days where it was rough. I'm talking about the day that my mother, and one that shall not be named, because we don't talk about the haters. We don't. They are nameless. Okay, my mommy and my brother. My uncle. Hey, uncle, what up, baby? Yes. Yeah. They drove me up there. And my little stuff, I didn't have no family support. When I say except for the presence of those people who were there. But you talking about coin to get there? Oh, I had to, you talking about scrape? A chick tits was in the dust for sure, had put me on my face. I didn't have a look, just what was on my back, Ashe, and my baby, it was like, and we had to I'm talking about get up there, and I had to break her little piggy bank. Like, she had a little piggy bank, a green plastic piggy bank, and we used to put all her coins and stuff from like her little birthday money and all that stuff. I had to break open my baby bank. Do you know that was like, I literally, when my mother and them pulled off and left me in college with me, my brother, and my baby, thank God they had family housing, Section 8, I was able to get approved for, little townhouse, 2-bedroom. I mean, like, it was perfect. It was just all that we needed, more than what we needed, right? So that we could re-begin, and I could put something, invest in me, that's something that nobody could ever take. The knowledge. That's why I value the principal thing, intelligence, building self up. I learned that I am the organization. I am the CEO of me. My word matters, my reputation matters, my presentation matters, what I know matters, my heart matters. And it took me that space, that little space, to start to grow and nourish me, to figure out who the fuck is lie. Okay, and at that time it wasn't Lie T, I was Lie C. That's my mother's first husband's name. Never had my father's name ever. So there was really no, I didn't have no connection to that really. And then my mother's first husband, she wasn't even married to him no more. She had divorced him before I was born, but she still had his name, so I took on the name of a person that I had never really even been connected to in that way. And all the other relationships just were disconnected. I was choosing the wrong shit because I never had a real good example of what to choose, how to choose. So I was fucked. But it took me to go into that space to hook up with somebody who was like, oh, like my knight in shining armor, and I'm pouring everything that I have in because I think that this is it. And that motherfucker flipped. When I say flip, listen to all his friends and shit because he thought he had the bread. Left me ass out, tits in the dust. Okay? And I took me and my babies with a little bit of nothing to college, Section 8 family housing, Gone Fair Estate. Okay, and we started, and I had nothing. Left me with change up there. I mean, like me, my brother, my baby, and I mean, there was three of us. Yeah, 3 of us left up there with nothing. Refrigerator on E. When I say open that bitch up and it ain't nothing but a light bulb in that bitch, I mean, that's it. And I had $40 $40 on a Friday evening. How we gonna get to Monday to even go to the food stamp office to see if we can get some emergency stamps for some food? I had to break open my baby piggy bank. That's how I learned about Coinstar. Take the coins and figure out how we could cash it into money and get a little bit of groceries. We got a huge ass roll of ground beef, some rice or some pasta or some shit like that, some sauce and some a little bit of breakfast stuff. I think by the end of it, she had like maybe $120 or $140 or something like that, or combined. That's what we had until Monday to hold us over so I can get some emergency food stamps. And I sat in that food stamp office for a good 3 hours waiting, feeling a whole kind of way about my life. But it gave me the opportunity to reflect on who I was, what track I had been through, and get a whole new Three of Wands vision, I'm saying, on who I wanted to become. Who am I? I'm in a whole new environment. Nobody knows me. I don't even know me. And at that point, it was like, I could become who I want to be. Who do I want to be? Wisdom, intelligence, study became my best friend. Only thing I wanted to do was learn so that I would never again end up in that situation. Having to gain something that nobody could take away from me. It wasn't my first time being homeless. No. It wasn't. It was my second time being put out by people who were supposed to support me, people who were supposed to love me, so people who were supposed to have my back through and through. But I can't fault them for what they were going through. And that shit spills over. And I caught the brunt of it because you feel a certain kind of way in a moment. Or you listen to other people tell you some shit. And this is the result of it. And now I got to deal with my consequences of my choices. And I had the opportunity to sit down and reflect. Again, intelligence became my best friend. And it wasn't just about getting degrees on the wall. I told y'all, intelligence and education is the price of a book. That's what Amazon was originally, a bookstore, an online bookstore. People order all kind of shit from Amazon all day. One of the things that I order the most is still books. Books on books on books on books. Because I want to learn, I want to know. Fast forward, a little bit another piece in that. This cup, why it's so special? Because my baby that I took with me, she sat in classrooms with me. Someday I didn't have no babysitter. I had that late class until I found somebody else in a complex, little teenager that I could slide a little $10, $15, $20 to watch my babies while I go to my late class. Look, she said, look, you have your coloring books and your crayons and your little ABCs or whatever the case may be, and I'm sitting up here in the seat, and my professors were so cool with it that they would let her come in and just sit. She'll be quiet, she good, she's a good kid, you know what I mean? She gonna sit and do her thing, and they would even call on her. She would raise her hand and all that and participate. God is good. You could walk away with a mustard seed and make it. I'm telling you, you might feel like you underprepared to move away, but know that it is. You give and the universe will give back. You will get back what you give. You will. It ain't gonna always be from the people that you expect to support thee. It's not. It's not. It'll be from people that you don't even know. People that see you grinding, people that see you working and want to give you a hand up, a leg up, and help you up, help pull you up because you struggling to pull yourself up and then reach down and give you a lift. It'll happen, but you gotta trust on the spirit and know that you can make it. Again, that mustard seed, that one mustard seed of faith, hold on to it. You can do it. Fast forward to 20 years later, we done did it. You talking about we in our industry, we doing the thing, we leading teams. It is what it is, because like we already knew, it ain't nothing to a boss. We saw who we was becoming, we went and did it, and now we it. So it is, and so mote it be at that point in time, because we ain't done developing. Oh, trust, we ain't done yet. And then ran up across another one that talked the same good shit. And what we do? Turn around and invest everything in it. And what? Married and everything. Oh, we made it. We making it. We doing it. Only to find out that they crazy, deranged. Then want to take everything that y'all built mostly off of you. I mean, you got a little benefit that you eligible for that allowed us to sign the doc. But at the end of the day, it wasn't your cake, it wasn't your bread. You didn't negotiate the deal. You didn't find it. You didn't negotiate it. You didn't down payment it. You didn't build it. None of that shit. You sat like on the side like a silent partner type shit. And then when it fall apart, you want to walk away with everything. Oh no, you will get your shit. You will get your shit too. But what did I do? I leaned on what I knew. Fuck this shit. This shit don't make me. It don't. I'll rebuild. I got what? Mustard seeds. So whether it come back or it don't, however it's coming. I know. Hold on. My change is coming. Yeah, dot them I's and cross them T's, beloved, because guess what? After the first one, La T learned some shit. La C turned into La T, and she learned some shit. Intelligence, boo. Intelligence. Everything is on to learning, and everything is on to growth. You can do it. You can make it. And you will boss up, level up, level up, level up, level up. It ain't no testimony without the test. I've been tested, tried and true tested. And every time I have held on to my heart and held on to my spirit, to my faith, keeping it light. I mean, it's days where it was heavy and I cried a lot. I had to purge a lot. I mean, down to some dark shit, to some days where I didn't think I was gonna make it. It was some days where I didn't want to make it. It was some days where that new day was dawning and I didn't even want to take it. I wanted to be like, out of here. Oh yeah, I got there a couple of times, because this walk ain't been easy. The walk of a chosen, it ain't easy at all. And it can start hitting you from childhood all the way through adulthood. And it's some shit that's going to chase you because you are chosen. I know I got one assigned to me. It's been revealed unto me which one it is. And that's some shit. When you figure out that you got a high level, high ranking demon on your ass because of your calling, simply because of your calling, because they don't want you to reach your destiny. They don't want me to say what I'm saying to thee. They don't want me to motivate you. They don't want me to inspire you. They don't want you to want me to testify to you, to let you know that you're going to have a testimony too. They don't want that. They want you to sit in it. They want you to snuff out your own light. They want you to stay, they want you to fall to their depths and join their ranks. That's what they want. They want you to feel like you can't make it. They want you to lose faith. No, beloved, not on this day. Not on this day. You have the opportunity always, as long as you got that breath in your G, this right here is beating, is pumping that blood through your body. You animated. You could sit back in the spirit and ask. I give it all up onto you. That's why I count nothing on to me, because I done been around with nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. I'm talking about sleeping on concrete floors, trying to lay some clothes out and some tissue to soften that shit up, yo, to build me a makeshift pillow. Oh, I'm real humble with it. It ain't no ego. And I wouldn't give a damn what nobody see. This is self-made. Get it out the mud, we. You can persevere. You can do it. With the Alpha and Omega, oh, you got it. It's done. Believe it. Believe it. No matter what you see on the daily, you could be in an empty room and don't see shit in this bitch. Like no food, no bed, no nothing. It don't matter. Because again, these two don't see a fuck shit thing. What do your intuition see? What do your spirit tell thee? You can do it. Don't let this fake ass, false ass, virtual reality shit tell you what you can do and what you could be or who you are. That's not you, weak. That's not you. It's not. You in here. And everything that you need is baked in. It's baked in. You were born with it. You came with an inheritance. You can call it. You can stand on it. You can say, Father, Mother, I need some comfort. Come and help me. Hold me. Pull me up into your arms and comfort me. Send your perfect counselor. Awaken it within me. Show me. Guide me. Tell me. What am I supposed to see? Who do I really be? Give me a vision. The time is now. The time is now. Ooh, Omega. It's been decreed, stamped, sealed. I'm delivered. Let's get it, my weak. Let's get it. We can build ourselves. We don't need nobody to give us no fuck handout for shit. They ain't gonna give you a fuck shit thing anyway. And if they give it to you, it's a setup. It's a setup. A setup to get you fucked up and have you fucked up in the game. Stop me when I'm lying. Am I lying? No. Ain't no lying me. None. No. I had a problem with exaggeration though. We kicked that shit out. I got my ass spanked for that. No more exaggerations. We tell it just like it is. Okay? I had to get that out though. Yes. So the second thing that I woke up to, which was awesome, was I gotta get this. It flew all the way up underneath the bed. Ooh. What's underneath the bed? Something hiding in the dark up underneath your bed. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, so like you know the example of the woman with the talents, right? So she gets up early in the morning. Ooh, that's that virtuous woman. Ooh. Chills went through my whole body. It's something that's hidden up underneath in a dark place. You need to go look for it. You need to go search for it. Don't leave nothing uncovered, beloved. It's down in there. It's baked in. It's hidden. You might need to go look for it. She lost that one. And she scoured the house, looking in all the cracks and crevices, all in the corners, all underneath the bed, everywhere, to find that one. Because every single one has value, does it not, beloved? They all have value. You value everything. Like all the learning, all the lessons, all the hurt, all the pain, every betrayal, every single lie, every time they talked about you, every time they snickered behind your back, every time they plotted to use you, every time they cheated on you, every time they left you, every time they used you. Okay? It all goes to learning. Every time you cried, every tear. Yes. You put it in and you stuffed it inside and it's just stuffed. I feel it so heavy right here in the middle of my chest. It feels like a brick. Like that's just like comfort me, soothe it, relieve it. I told you I feel like somebody in grief. I can feel it. The grief is so heavy. Thank you for guiding me to the right place. The grieving process often involves many complicated emotions because we don't just breathe. We do breathe. Yes, we do. Breathe, beloved, breathe. We don't just grieve death, physical death, somebody passed. No. We grieve the loss of jobs. I've been hurt by being fired in the past before I understood that I was the organization, right? So I've been hurt. Like, man, I really wanted that job and I thought it was going to be really good for me and it was going to help me grow. And I got fired, and it hurt. And I cried. I did. I cried. I had to grieve that loss. Relationships, you have to grieve the loss, because it hurts when that dies. And when people die, of course, when your children move on and that relationship change, or something happens with them and you have to grieve. Grief comes in many, many forms. And that says, I love you now as I loved you then. Then death changes nothing. Death changes nothing. And this right here means something different to me right now. I love you now as I loved you then. Death changes nothing. So even the ones, just those two significant relationships, because I have three, another one that's significant, but me and that other person, we were fairly cool until recently. We don't really talk no more, but I still love them, you know what I mean? I do. And even those two that really hurt, I love them. I love them. And one of them, we do speak sporadically, you know what I mean? And I wish them well because we have a kiddo and we've co-parented, you know what I mean? And we did. We co-parented. Our child is an adult, and we still have to work together in a sense to make sure that our kiddo is okay. You know what I mean? Everybody is accountable to their own ish. And life takes care of things. Life does the balancing. The Alpha and Omega does it. I hold no ill will. I don't. Even to the last one that did what they did. Like where they gonna get their shit, that karma is coming because it is. It's coming. I don't hold ill will like that. I really don't. You're gonna get what's coming to you. And what happened in that relationship makes me upset, and I'm working to get to par with it, get to good with it, because I chose to be in it. I have to deal with my choices. And why did I choose? Why did I choose? Why? What was going on in me that I chose to do what I did? To be so giving, so open, so loving, so trusting, when that person really we hadn't developed anything that says that I should, or in the face of things that's telling me that I shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do this because they're already lied. You shouldn't do this because they are unaccountable for their lie. And this is early in a relationship before we even married. But I'm thinking that this person is just hurt from previous stuff and I'm going to love them through it. Again, that empath, that highly sensitive person, being very empathic and compassionate and seeking to heal them too. Thinking that we're healing each other. We're working to be whole with each other. Not understanding, of course, I'm a whole person, and I'm working on healing and being whole within me, and they need to do their own work separately. And we come together as two whole beings. Not no 50-50. I'm talking about whole 100% coming together, and we exponentiate some shit. Okay? We multiply some shit, and that's what happens. But it wasn't the case. My understanding was different, Ashe. At that time, I'm thinking like, oh, we vibe and we love, and he was wearing a whole mask. They know how to mask. And now whether it was a setup or whatever the case may be, could be. Because again, people see you in your game and doing what you want to do or what you're doing, and they can target them. Spirit is pulling me back. Yeah, anyway. That was just my story, my testimony, Ashe. You can leave feeling underprepared or not having everything that you need. You might just have a page of wine. You might have a page of coin. You might just be left out with them 5 of coins or 3. Just a little bit, a little mustard seed. But if that's where you be, know that you can do it. Success is still, look at that and say I'm successful. I've learned. Like this right here represents all of my lessons. This right here represents all of my lessons. Put my tulip right here. Because this could be all that you're walking away with. Just 2 seeds. And this is love for self and love for the spirit. Right? 5 of Cups energy, you got 2 cups behind you. And if you hold on to yourself and you hold on to the spirit, come into alignment with that, do you know how far you can go? How far can you go? You will travel and you will go forward. And before you know it, you end up in this fool situation where it feels like you're going to go off the cliff. Like, can I go any further with just us? And yeah, you can. Because what you don't realize is that stepping out on faith like that, going through those trials and tribulations, holding on to yourself, holding on to your spirit, you end up stepping into the chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming for me, coming forth to carry me home. Keep looking, beloved. There is something, an opportunity that's hidden. It could be hidden down within you, your gift that's in there, because in that the Kipper, this is like a gift. You have a gift that's hidden inside of you that you haven't even tapped into. And going through those things, again, the trials of the chosen, it will awaken you to your true self. You will figure out who you are designed and meant to become. This one, you will. What did I say? You will see who you were designed to become. A star. I didn't know that. When I was little, I always knew that I could see time. You want to turn it over? Wish fulfillment. Look at that. Swing low, sweet, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me. And I feel like, 2 of Swords, somebody made a backwards choice. But if you choose wisely and recognize that you can choose to let go of the past and step into your Dharma. You can choose to release it. So that choice from the past, to release the past, to heal it, even though I still had a whole bunch of problems and issues. But again, this problems and issues is not all bad in this. It's not in every scenario. Because some of it is mental conflict that you can resolve. Some of it is work that you're doing to rebuild. Being stressed over the work, it's a heavy burden. It's a yoke that you have to bear. Healing those past issues, releasing. I told you I felt that brick. Breaking it down and releasing it. Letting it fall away from you. It lightens you. And then you become spiritually strong and you can bear the yoke. People will look at you carrying them 10 wands. When I tell you like this, beloved, look at this depiction. She got 9 wands on one shoulder like this. Look at them guns. I need to tighten that up though. Don't worry about it. We good. You know I can cook because I got that all right. Get your life. But she got 1 wand in one hand and 9 on her shoulder. That's that spiritual strength that I see. The ability to bear the yoke. Because for one, she not carrying it by herself. You, he, she, whatever. You not carrying it by yourself. It's a spirit in you that's strengthening you so that you can bear the yoke that's been placed upon you. All of these 9 on this side, again, that's knowledge. It's preparedness. It is your gift. It is all of the things you would need to build forward. You got this one right here. Oh yeah. To me, that's that. I don't know if I hear a page, right? That one coming to bring some good news. It stabilizes you. You can use it to move forward, like almost that walking stick, I feel. And I see a couple of things on my table that's just speaking to me. Yeah. Unlocking the magic within, because that's what we're talking about. Unlocking your own magic. This Ace of Pentacles is like unlocking the magic within you, the gift that's in you, this potential right here that's in you. When you choose to walk away from the past or the things that you thought was wish fulfillment, you really step into your star energy. Whichever way you want to read it. Choose to heal the past. You had no choice but to heal the past. No choice but to do it. And you chose to step into your calling, into your dharma, or you will, right? You will get pushed into it. Dream and journey. What did I say? Dream and journey. To go forward. It's going to carry you forward. You don't have to lose the love because a death or a transition comes. You don't. You can take the love with you. You keep your love. And that was one of the greatest lessons that I learned, is that nobody takes my love from me. And as a matter of fact, the last man that I loved, and I still love him. I tell people now that I still love him. I love him. I'll never be with him. I don't like him at all. Like, no. But I love him because my love belongs to me. And the first time that I told him that I love him, that's exactly how I said it. I love you, and I don't need you to say nothing back, because me loving you has nothing to do with you. Me loving you is because I love you. Just like I can love all of you and don't even know you. I can feel you. I love creation, and I love everything in it. I love the fallen, even though they haven't repented. I pray for them because they too seek to be whole. We all operate under the law of one. The law of one, that creation is whole, creation is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. To love you is to love me. And I love me. I love me enough to know that I can't fuck with certain things. Like I don't fuck with the fallen. I pray for you. Go on. Say over there, boo. No. That's what I'm saying about that other one. Oh, no. And that's the shit that hurt him. That is that, I mean, like, for you to be like, oh, yeah, I ain't got no, ain't no love lost, but I just can't fuck with you. It ain't no love lost. But because you are doing you, means that I can't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid. I'm sorry. That's your beloved. Get your kid. Yes, get your kids. Be brave and be honest. Some people just can't. You know what I mean? They cannot. This person was not. He was a coward. He did cowardly bitch shit behind my back, like other people do. They do it all the time. That's that fucked up ass energy. But it's some information that's coming in. It is. They're going to be real challenged by that shit. They are. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Yeah. They didn't. They fell into that same old fuckery. Doing shit of the day. Like that distorted ass modern shit. Instead of being honorable and ethical and just responsible, accountable. No. Anywho, be fearless and stand strong. Be fearless and stand strong. Again, I told you they was on some coward shit. And in the future, that's what they're going to have to get, because you eat what you sow. You sow seeds of the seed, and then you got to eat that. You got to eat it. And if you sowed good seeds, you want this one? If you sow good seeds, that's what you will eat. You will harvest. Nobody can take your harvest. It may not come the way that you think it's supposed to come, but when it do come, you're going to be like, wow, that's what all of that was for? Yeah, it prepared you. It built you. It built you. Building blocks. Everything that you've been through, everything that you've gone through. Life is content, beloved. You could write a book about it. You won't have to have shit to write a book again. Amazon gives you the opportunity to self-publish. Are you looking for your opportunity? Use your spiritual eye, not just these two that don't see a fuck shit thing, because they will lie to you every time. Have you looking around at nothing, thinking that you got nothing, thinking that you can't do nothing. It's real fucking discouraging. But if you use your spiritual eye, your intuition, you go into yourself and feel how big you can get on the inside of you, you will know that it's something baked in. You can pull that shit out. You can pull it up out the dark, the depths of you. Get it out the mud, my wheat. Hold this space. Hold it. You see that damn staff they got in their hand? Just one. I told you. Hold that space. You could walk away with just that one fucking page. Page of wine, that's all you need. Is that not? Yes. And that's the good news in it. That's all you need to walk away from some shit. You ain't got to have it all figured out. That's what faith is all about. This one. Track down your fears and desires. You scared. And scared money don't make money. You can't flow if you scared. If you got fear, that's telling you to lean into your faith. If you feel like this shit is blocked up, it means that you have to work on opening it up. Release some shit. Break some shit down. Shadow work time. Figure it out. Go back to that Six of Cups and see what it is from your past that's holding you up. I see you, beloved. It's something that you need to track down. What is your fear? What's holding you up? What are you afraid of? That you don't got enough? That you don't have enough? That you're not prepared to take the next step? And you are. And you're not going to know everything right off the bat. You might have to do that shit like, again, iteration over iteration over iteration, learning, seeking, looking. That opportunity was way up underneath the bed. I had to go get it. Be open to healing. You might have to take some medicine. I mean, we all do. I had to take my own medicine. I had to heal self. Again, Six of Cups, inner child healing, past wound healing, past life healing. Both of them. Move in a new direction. It's time for you to move in a new direction. Ignite your passion. Ignite it. Let these, did you want something in there? Do you want me to get it now? No. This might get a little, I don't know how long it's going to be. Rock with your girl. Rock with me. If you feeling it, subscribe. You know what I mean? We growing. It's something in here. This one. You want this? Make plans and focus. Make plans. Make plans and focus. Get that paper out. Get out a paper and a blue ink pen. Blue ink pen, blue ink represents the flow of water. You know what I mean? Don't do black and white, because black and white sounds like it's concrete. It's either this, it's either that. You know what I mean? No. Leave it open to flow and be flexible and adaptable, right? Get out your blue ink pen. Get out your journal. I wouldn't give a shit if it was on the back of an envelope, some shit that you don't want, a Discover card or some shit that they done sent to the mail knowing that you don't even fuck qualify for. I'm just saying. I don't know what your situation is. I get them bitches all the goddamn time. I rip them up and throw them in the trash because I don't want nobody else's credit. I want to be a creditor, not a debtor. I don't want to create no more debt. I want to be able to credit some shit. Okay, again, inside out. Anywho, get your blue ink pen. Let me turn off this here alarm. Blue ink pen. and a piece of paper and start to write some shit down. This. Trust your instincts. What's coming to you? What is it coming up out of you? Again, that's why I was getting, thank you. Wanted to give me a 5 instead of a dap. Trust your instincts. Trust. Thank you. Trust your instincts. Trust in the unknown. The Father. The Spirit. Be like the eagle. You can fly. Eagles look for the storm. They do. They look for the storm. They understand that when the storm comes, it's giving them energy. They can spread their wings out and they fly on top of the storm, and it carries them from one peak to another peak to another peak. You know, they're not afraid of the storm. If you're an eagle, you welcome the storm. You wait for the next storm, knowing that it's going to energize some shit. I mean, towers come, but it come to bust down some stuff. Those towers come to break that shit up, to help you release, to purge, to get all of that stuff out so that you can grow, so that you can feel your heart's desires. You can get these chakras, this energy centers back into alignment, get them moving again. Because maybe you got stuck, you got stagnant in something. And you may not have realized that that thing that you were stuck in was hurting thee, it was constricting thee. It wasn't allowing you to become what you were destined to be. And maybe again, it's the situations and the learnings that come against you that's just simply a part of your calling. And if you can accept the wholeness of it and how everything weaves together, the intelligence weaves everything, growing you, teaching you, learning you. It's like classes that in college that you didn't even know you had to take it. And you like, why do I got to take this damn class? And before you know it, it be one of the ones that you enjoy the most, that you get the most out of. I look back on them trials and tribulations. Like I said, my baby sat in college with me. Do you know how much that did to edify me, but also edify others? I have a nephew now that goes to the same school. Gone, beloved. I love it. And where did they get the name from? And I suggested, you know, I went here. This was a great place. He checked it out and decided to go. And now he's having a great time learning. And I love that for him. Man. Test to testimony. You never know how what you've been through and how you've gotten through will inspire others, how they will motivate others. It's not, I mean, success is how you define it. But it's something to be said about walking away and starting with nothing and regrowing yourself because you held on to that mustard seed. Those two mustard seeds. Again, where are my two? And these two, to me, are so perfect. Spirit pulled these out of my trail mix bag, right? We used them in an earlier reading. But they represent to me either, they can be many things, you know, because I can read them, however. But right now, they're my two mustard seeds. They're the 2 cups left behind in the fiber cups. Some people will stay focused on the 3 cups that were spilled over. But if you would just adjust your focus, right? If you would move in a new direction, make plans in focus. Focus on what you got. Turn around and seek behind these. Seek in other places to find that other mustard seed, that one that might be hidden deep within, underneath the bed somewhere. You know what I mean? And pull them together into alignment. You will see that you have all that you need. You have more than enough. Not only are they blue with the flow, and they're sweet in the inside, like a sweet disposition. It represents like that love and compassion. Again, ignite your passion, right? And it's all that you need. It's sweet, it's edifying, it's in the flow, and if you focus on it, it makes you feel really good. It gives you a good feeling in the inside, and it lets you know that you can make it. It helps you to realize, what am I afraid of? You know, what do I really want? You know, um, maybe you get creative, and you start to flow in your ideas. You start to see other colors like the yellow, right? That enlightenment, right? You see green, that heart chakra, um, orange, that sacral, and even the red, the root of things. Like, how do I clean up the root? How do I bring all of those in by using the flow? How do these two grow? Where do I need to plant them at? Like, where do I go? What new direction, right? And allow that alignment to speak to you, to show you, to guide you. And before you know it, you'll get to the edge, and it might seem a little bit risky. But know that you have something with you. It's like a secret that's baked in. It's that gift, right? That divine purpose, your calling, is calling you, it's lulling you to come to the edge, right? Before you know it, you're like this, like right on that edge again. And you're trying to figure out, okay, do I leap? Do I jump? Do I go forward? And yeah, you can. Because you think that you're going to fall off, but you're not. There's a chariot coming to carry you over to the other side. And I have this deck. I'm just going to pick it up. Every storm gives you the opportunity to dance. You can either close yourself in and wait for the rain to end, for everything to dry up, or you can go get wet. You can play in the rain. You can get grounded. You can let it wash you like a shower from the heavens, coming to clean up things, renew things, tear down some stuff. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I have to look it up, but I want to say it because I feel fairly confident that lightning comes from the ground up. A lot of people think it comes down, but I think it actually shoots up. I'm not for sure, but I want to say that's what it is. But I'm going to look it up. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups. You walked away from what you thought was wish fulfillment. There was no choice. This. This one. You want this too? This one. Do you want that? No. What did I say? You walked away from what you thought was wish fulfillment. And you faced your fears. You let it show you your fears. Digging into some faith. And you will be successful. And it will lead you to your actual Ten of Cups. Because there was something missing. That's what I said in the beginning with that Emperor. I couldn't even think of the other suit. We heard definitely swords and cups and pentacles, but I couldn't think of wands for the frick of it, right? It was like, what's missing? You don't feel prepared. Yeah. Somebody's either angry. Somebody's angry about something. Yeah. This person. Somebody wants to make an offer. Is this good? Somebody's upset and somebody wants to make an offer. Or maybe they're upset that is this two different people? Okay, yeah. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Two different nights. One is pissed and the other one wants to come and make an offer. Yeah. Magician. Somebody moved away to victory. Maybe moving away from manipulation, or this person is pissed because whatever that they're doing is not working. Whatever they're doing to manipulate, whatever they're doing to cause, look, tower and defense. This tower is blocked. Whatever they're doing in this energy is causing a tower, and somebody is you're defended against it. It's blocked out, or you're defending self. And again, I look how she's standing there with that one wand in that hand. I mean, you are defending your position. You are standing your ground. Defending your position and standing your ground against somebody that was pissed and using dark energy and dark magic. And whatever it is, it definitely caused a tower. We see slow moving energy. Moving forward, either slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. They not even worried. They just walking. And I'm talking about grounded, feet in the grass, connected. They not on the horse. They got one. Man, look. I cannot make this shit up. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands. Focus and plan. Focus and make a plan. Look at this. She backed up with the Queen of Pentacles, y'all. Queen of Pentacles. To the King of Pentacles. Like I said, King of Pentacles is mentally conflicted. Conflict. King of Pentacles. Queen right here. Right? Made plans. Making plans. But this is what I was really wanting to say. This person, feet in the grass, walking with one pentacle on their back. One. What did we see? Where you go? One pentacle. One pentacle on their back. You see that? How big it is, the one that's on their back? That's this. You looked down deep and found that one. Didn't realize that it was the ace. The only one that you really needed. You probably counted it out. Right? That whole situation, you came out with one good pentacle. And whatever that one is, you held on to it. And look at the energy. This person is not chasing shit, nothing. They are steady walking. The horse is right here. They like, I'm going to put my feet in the grass and get grounded, and I'm going to walk forward. I got that one pentacle that I went and got from up underneath the bed, scoured and found the one thing that I needed because I valued everything. Got that one, put it on your back, and walk the fuck off. Everything that they need or everything that belongs to them, they will attract it. It will come to them. It's following them. It belongs to them. I believe that this is the seeds that you sowed. This is the energy, the currency of the seeds that you sowed. You will attract it simply because you walked forward. Steady, focused, determined. It may take you a minute to get there because this is a slow moving night. But in this deck, they are not heavy and burdened down with some shit. The horse is off on his own following you. It's following you. Everything is following you. Again, we talked about leading as an example. Taking off with a little bit of nothing, just that one thing, holding on to your faith, leading, steady, focused, and others will follow. They will follow that example. They will see how you did it, or they will come and ask you. They will seek out, how did you do it? How did you do it? It will turn, again, this right here, your enemy has now become your footstool. Because you took the learning, you took the lessons, you decided that it be what it be, it is what it is. You put that be in front of those lessons and it turned into a blessing. Something like that ace, because you didn't know that's what it was. You didn't know that it was the ace, that it was an opportunity for you to become. Become what? Star energy. You didn't know that releasing what you thought was the wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. You didn't know that releasing it because you thought you had hit it. Like, oh yeah, this is it, this is it, this is it. But it wasn't it. It was another test. Even to see how you would get through it. Maybe there was a work, a part of your calling in it. Soul contract, maybe. Could be. But it's leading you to this. The real thing. I love you now as I loved you then. You may hurt, you may grieve, but hold on to your loving heart. Don't let the transition change thee. Don't. Make plans. Make plans. Again, make plans and focus. Make plans and focus. You're transitioning, metamorphosis, away from this. Yep. Transitioning. Healing some shit. Healing some shit. 6 of Cups. Healing it. Walking away. 8. This person that did what they did, you're going to have an ego death. You're going to have a spiritual awakening. It's going to help you deal with the shit that's on the inside of you too. All of that past shit that you probably haven't dealt with. Yeah. The things that have trapped you. Death to that. And what did I say? Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. Up and up, angels coming for me. And it's coming in soon. Look at that motion. Coming forth to carry me home. And whoever did you wrong, they're going to be sick about it. Because they aligned themselves in the wrong fucking way. They are going to be fucking sick about it. Mental conflict, mental hell, torment. They have been judged by the righteous ones, the Hierophant. And now you get to have a whole new start, an offer. Maybe you feel burdened, but look at that. You have something that bear the yoke. You're carrying what you can carry, and that's all that you need to do. And look how this beloved has one wand, a page, one wand in their hand. And that's it. That's it. They're carrying a bag of clothes and one wand. All of the burdens that should, you know what I mean, is on the back of this yak. The bull. Could be a Taurus, I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's on, I hear like a spiritual help that's helping you bear the burden. Again, something is helping you bear this. That yoke that's on your shoulder, that's that spiritual strength. You put all of that shit right on that spiritual strength. This is carrying it, not you. You have a wand and a bag in your hand. That's it. Walking off. You got help. You just may not see it. Just work. You keep on working. Make plans and focus. And that's the judgment. Making the right choice. Giving all things up. Making yourself light again. Releasing it. And what did I say? 10 of Cups. King and Queen of Cups. Sweet, loving, in the flow. Because you let go. Divine match. Having both been crowned. Earned it. Earned it. Because they let go of the bullshit. Protect it. And that's the truth. Protect it. And that is the truth. King of Wands got sat on top of this devil energy. They're going to have to deal with whatever they was dealing with. Right next to this here, 5 of Cups. Can I show it? These two, I'm taking them right off the top. Devil energy, toxicity. 5 of Cups, feeling left out of some shit. Who? This person. that you pulled your shit back from. Because they were greedy. And that's their karma. That's their karma. And you get what? That Ace of Pentacles that we saw. Because you stayed faithful. You held on to your faith. Throughout these illusions, throughout the bullshit, having everything revealed using that one wand. And that's the good news. Anything else, beloved? Yes, yes, yes. What would you like to get? Voice of the soul. Message of love. What did I say? Ace of Pentacles. Abundance. Opportunity. Reproach. Because you did something a different way. But this is a message, a warning message. For those who came against you. Oh. Ooh, I hear they're going to get their just due. Because again, you reap what you sow. If you sow in deceit, then you'll eat that you're going to eat that wheat. And it's a tear. You can't sow deceit and expect to eat goodness. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Message of peace and love, though. Peace and love. Peace and love. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. That's that duality. We've been talking about it. Duality. Those two cups, you and the spirit coming into alignment. Understanding the above and the above, the so above, as above, so below, as above, so below. The alpha and the omega, you know, the beginning and the end. That which calls and that which decrees coming together, meeting. And when you come to balance in self, of course, that's that emperor and empress energy. Balancing out self-mastery. You know, maybe the one thing that is, again, needing to kind of be dialed in, a little bit of fine-tuning, a little bit of adjustment, is that faith and confidence that that page, that one that you need is more, the one that you have is more than what you need. To look deeper, that there's something hidden somewhere, that you're going to have to shine a light in a dark place, a light down in your dark place to discover it, to find it, to pull it up. And when you do that, you will see that you have a gift or something baked in. It will help you break up all of this energy and help you put you in the flow again. And when you get to flowing and you get in that rhythmic state where you're uploading and receiving your downloads and you just surrendered and obedient to that, everything will open up and blossom. And it will just be, you know, I feel it's that giving out. I feel give and take, like you will flow. You will be in the flow with it. Yeah, and everything that you need, it will come full circle. It'll come full circle for you. It will, because you will realize that you are whole, you are complete. There's nothing broken, there's nothing missing. Anything that you want, you will create up out of thee, because it's inside out, not outside in. Truth. That's it. Anything else, beloved? No. Source says we are done. Ashe. We love you. We love you so much because we love us. We love the source that made us, the Alpha and Omega that call and decrees by its infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, the breath of life that allows us to breathe, animates this God body. the G, that holy G that connects us to everything. I love that. And because I love that and love them, that means I love you too. Yes. Whether I know you or whether I don't know you. Whether you've hurt me or whether you wish me well. It doesn't matter. I still love you. Yeah. I have to. Because to love you is to love the source. Because just like me, you are a pixel. You are a piece. And like the source says, this one's done. To the next now, y'all. Ashe.